Into the box now, Charles Jackson. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
Jackson.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So digging in now, Charles Jackson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harrison has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away. Riding in once again, Charles Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yet.
So in now for San Francisco, Connor Duckworth. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen. They're going to get back into this thing.
Popped him up. Jackson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Bernard Cleveland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 45. Bernard.
Digging in to try it again, Charles Jackson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The D-backs led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs, 8 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From the Burrow.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now, Charles Jackson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jackson.
Line drive, base hit to right. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
The first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronnie Villalona, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Now at the plate, Charles Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jackson.
Hard liner to center field. Kaplan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. In now, Charles Jackson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side you play it.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. Next for the Mets, Dave Grumman. He singled his last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that Logan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
And there's one down now. At the plate, Charles Jackson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Charles Jackson.
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's quickly 0-2. Acosta over at second. Arrington is over at first with 1 away. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And this one will bounce into the wall. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out going for third. But they do play to right.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious
MLB. Stepping up to the plate, Charles Jackson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Jackson.
0-1 the count. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here.
Now to the plate, Michael McFadden. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Michael.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Charles Jackson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lying towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping up now, Stephen Yang. He singled his last time up.
Stephen Yang.
Hit down the third baseline. To his right, Jack. What a stop on the slide. What a play. Charles Jackson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it gives the Diamondbacks a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo.
Next up for New York, Carlos Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Rounded to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now batting, Charles Jackson. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. And this will be a silly double play as they tag him out between first and second.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind.
The final line.
Afternoon baseball. Settling in now, Charles Jackson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Jefferson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. The 1-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charles Jackson. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Now at the plate, Charles Jackson. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jackson.
From the stretch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch any.
Now batting, first baseman, Steven Yang.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Charles Jackson will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hammers it to deep right field. Kaplan racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Into the box now, Charles Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Guzman going back at the track, the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Richard earns his third win of the year. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Frank Christie, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny? Stepping in, Charles Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Aaron Arrington, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Play ball. 3 out. 8 out. 3 4 take the base out.
Ready for another chance. Charles Jackson. First pitch coming. Here it is. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this one bounds around against the wall. Throwing to second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 4-0. Digging in once again, Charles Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him.
And not in time as the run scores.
Play ball. Out. Out. 3. Take out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, Charles Jackson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Charles Jackson.
Rocket to third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Greg Ames takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking
for Arizona. Number 27, Greg Ames.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
For the victorious Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error.
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Digging in, Charles Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Charles Jackson.
Here comes the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Calling for it, Ramirez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base.
3. 4. Take the base. Out. 3.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jason Henderson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Verhoeven is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Play ball. 3.
At the plate, Charles Jackson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ronnie Villalona goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in, Kent Boyles. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Charles Jackson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Line drive to center field. Ramirez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Charles Jackson. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding in, Charles Jackson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Charles Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
You don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his.
Tuesday night base. So striding forward now, Charles Jackson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out. And in fact, there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Jackson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings.
Ready now for Baltimore. Cristobal de los Santos. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way. Hard ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now for the O's, Richie Holdridge. He reached on a single in his first try.
Richie.
He's set. Here's the 2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to third. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Standing in, Darnell Conley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got corner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he concerns himself with that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready now, Charles Jackson. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Stepping into the box, Bill Hardesty. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The throw holds him off the bag. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Luis Gonzalez
Pops this one up. Jackson has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Charles Jackson will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Here now the 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Jackson at third with nobody out. The runner's breaking for home. Don't want to forget about it. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Striding into the box, Darnell Conley.
For the Orioles.
0-2, here it comes.
The center fielder.
Found out to short.
Conley.
Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Charles Jackson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone.
Well, there are good days and then there are great days. When you hit.
Now in the box, Cristobal De Los Santos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
De Los Santos.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Charles Jackson will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. The striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Richie Holdridge, and we'll see if he can put together a rare performance here. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
Afternoon. Standing in, Charles Jackson. He's responsible for driving in 8 runs in the series on 6 hits so far, so he appears to be very comfortable at the plate right now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll be off the wall in right center.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye? Yeah.
The right fielder.
Into the box, Charles Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced.
Ready for another shot now, Charles Jackson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Charles Jackson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Wow, this guy must be a...
Now at the plate, Charles Jackson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Charles Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he's back into second here safely.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
21-3 today. The D-backs.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
From Chase.
Let's play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Charles Jackson. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Arrington stands at first with one out. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Villalona.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Charles Jackson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jackson.
Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Eric Acevedo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Acevedo.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. But rise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Charles Jackson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jackson.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Rodriguez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Up next for the Rays, Estevan Leon in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Down to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Striding in, Charles Jackson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Acosta at third with 2 away. This is pulled into right. Mossy is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. Well, the clear. Up next for Arizona, Charles Jackson. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Rodriguez ranging back up onto the balcony and gone.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the.
Digging in, Charles Jackson. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Well hit to right. Arrington, the runner at first with two gone. High and deep to right center. Rodriguez going back, still going back into the pool area and gone.
Well, that pitch was grooved right down main.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
Rodriguez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Charles Jackson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jackson is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Taveras has to range back, but make the catch near the line, and there are two men gone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next
afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks.
Afternoon. So digging in now, Charles Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rodriguez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter.
Into the box now, Charles Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. Mossy is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in to try it again. Esteban Almanzar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Almanzar.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. Striding in once again, Charles Jackson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Turned on down the line. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Charles Jackson, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. He's set and the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Line towards center field. Rodriguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Charles Jackson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Line drive, base hit. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will...
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
7-4, the final finish today. The Rays.